Hello everybody, I am Carla, and I'm just stalling because Dr. Parrish said she needs some lipstick. So just bear with me for a little while. I hope everybody's watching and having a wonderful day, approaching the weekend. It's going to be great. Just a few more minutes. She needs probably bright red. So what are we going to ask her today, guys? Anything? Let me see. Thank you, Alicia. So I got hearts on that one. And everybody, here comes Dr. Parrish.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you. Hi, guys. Oh, we have new lights. Can you tell? Golly gee. Hi, Pam. So glad you're here. Oh, and those are new little hearts. So, Pam, I heard that you and Ken have been saving up some questions. Boy, those lights are bright, aren't they? But that's okay.
Are they too bright?
No, it's actually okay, Alicia. So, Pam, you got questions? Y'all know we're going to talk about prostate if you don't come up with a good question. Or I'll fix my hair. How's that, since I didn't even get to look at my hair? Oh. Pam, come on, ask a question. Pamela? Okay, I had them make me a list of some of the things that were presented today, and one of them was hot flashes. My favorite thing for hot flashes is still, and y'all need to know, those of you who don't actually live in Thomasville, Georgia, y'all need to know, hey, Charlotte. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Y'all need to know, those of you who don't actually live here, that we have a large women's section, and y'all know I've been doing this for 37 years, so it's not like I don't know. There's a lot of things out there for hot flashes, but the thing that works the best is the inexpensive homeopathic. So be sure and ask about that, because the one that I like needs to come out of my office. It is a Newton product, but it is a pro. So I need you to make an appointment with me, even if it's only on the phone, to get that one, okay? But I am telling you, it balances estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. It's really cool. That's definitely my favorite. Charlotte, you got a question? Come on, ask a question. Here I am in the Dunkin' booth, and people aren't throwing balls. Pam, that's not like you. Pam, ask a question. Pamela? Charlotte, you got a question? Okay, they put me a little note here of some questions that people have been asking today. Okay, Charlotte's just watching. She's not got a question yet. Indigestion and heartburn. Okay, my favorite approach to that continues to be the right probiotic. And in my mind, the right probiotic is Bluebonnet single dose acidophilus. But if you've really got reflux real bad, or if you're nauseous already and nothing's been working, then it might be that you should actually do the chewable. I don't like the chewable because it's full of sugar, but it's kind of the only one. It works faster than when you chew it up like that, as far as for indigestion quickly. Is Carla okay? I heard a noise. You sure? Carla, you okay? Okay, she didn't yell it, so she really is fine. When she yells, I'm fine, then we know she's down. So, sorry. Oh, Ken is the one with the questions, but he is not available right now. Okay. Well, if Ken's the one with the questions, I don't trust that anyway. Just kidding. Just kidding, Ken. Be sweet now. So you got to find out what his questions were, Pam, because I heard y'all have been saving up your questions. So you got to find that one out. Anyway, my favorite is the Bluebonnet single dose acidophilus. That is by far my favorite. That and why take something for indigestion and heartburn when what you really need to do is fix your acid, alkaline, your pH. You need to fix the pH in your gut, and then you won't have the problem. Okay? All right. My next question is, y'all, we got to figure out a way to put a timer on here. I wonder if there's a way to put a timer on it, because I don't know what time it is. We have, and I'm not home right now. You got your list, and you're not, and you got your list, and the list is at home. Okay, inflammation. Inflammation's a big question. People come in all the time about inflammation, and those of you, I'm sorry guys, I got to get rid of this. Of course, it won't get. Oh no! Oh, there it went. You notice I wasn't just yelling. That sounds like when about Jane in Dallas. Everybody just stands back and yells, Jane! I yell Alicia here, and Jane in Dallas. Inflammation. The first thing I do is ask people how much sugar they're eating or drinking, and that, of course, is the #1 cause of inflammation. But my favorite product, I fix it. It's just that whenever something's covering my screen, and you know how you swipe it to make it go away, and you Facebook people, if you can tell me the answer to this, it'd be great. But when you swipe it to make it go away, it takes away the Facebook page and puts it in the calendar and all kind of weird stuff, okay? Well, I do need a good vitamin. Oh, okay. Well, as far as a good vitamin, well, I'm too short to get them, but I got it. When I first opened Sweet Basil's, I wanted a supplement that would make people come back. So I needed it to so you could tell a difference from taking it. That was one issue. But I also needed it to be so when you open your cabinet, you saw you saw Sweet Basil's. Okay. So this is nothing but vitamins and minerals, but the minerals are chelated. So therefore, unlike some of those that you would get, all of those that you would get at the drugstore or a big box store or someplace like that, even online, most of them are not chelated. So I'm going to tell you what the word chelated means. Alicia, I'm not really playing with my hair. I'm just putting it over to one side. The chelation means, in cornbread talk, wrapped in a protein. So if the minerals are not chelated, they just keep going. But hi, Mary. But when the minerals are properly chelated, then they're able to permeate the mitochondria and actually be absorbed properly. Now, you still only, if they're non-chelated supplements like Centrum Silver or some of those other ones like that, where they're listing the supplements on the label, but they're not chelated, then you're only absorbing like 8%. So the rest you've paid for in the toilet. But chelated vitamins, you're still only absorbing about 87%, okay? So that's still not, I'm not pretending like you're absorbing all of it. But chelated's much better. So, and I don't agree with taking supplements that have all these herbs in it, that you're taking all these extra herbs all the time, okay? So this is nothing but vitamins and minerals, but here's why it's so good, besides the minerals are chelated. The reason it's so good is because it has 100 milligrams of all the Bs. Now, it would be considered a high B stress formula if it had 50 milligrams, but it has 100. So I was trying to get something that would make you come back, and the noticeable thing about this one is it's for hair, skin, nails, stress, and energy. So in one of those categories, you're going to be able to tell the difference. Hair, skin, nails, stress, and energy. I'm sure it's okay to tell this story because she's told it, but when Krista Souders, who's now Krista Graham, when Krista Souders started to work here, it was when there was our church, her father was the pastor, our church had rent a teen thing, so they were saving money to go to camp or something, I don't remember what. And I rented the boy, because I had a boy. The boy was so sorry. I should have just written the check, okay, to the church. Hey, Charlotte, my hair is falling. Oh, yeah, okay, so you're going to love this. Mega 2. So I rented the boy, and then I rented Krista. She was 14. Thank you for the hearts. I need little hearts. But, oh, it was Tammy. Yay. When she had been working she was so awesome, y'all, even at 14. I don't know, I wish Krista would jump on for a minute and tell me how old she was when she was manager of Sweet Basil's. But one day I walked in and I'm like, Krista, cut those fingernails. Thank you for the heart, Tammy. I said, you're not Barbara Streisand. She had these long monster nails. They were terrible. And I'm like, why are your nails that long? She goes, it's that Mega 2. It's that Mega 2. And she said, I've just never had nails. And so I think that's the one thing that people notice most of all. It's the Sweet Basil's Mega 2. So all you got to do is call Sweet Basil's and say, what's that multiple she's talking about? And Charlotte, one more thing about this. Out of all the things in this store, and listen, it's 3,000 square feet of, well, you see part. This is the one product that when you buy the big size, you literally get a month free. You pay for 2 months and you get 3 months. So the first time buy the little size, but the second time buy the big size, okay? Because it's one of those deals where you really, 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 really want to buy the larger size because it's a real savings. I hope that made sense. Hair falling out is really and due to stress. See, so there you go. You got Mega 2 because you got the B vitamins in there at such a high dose. And all that stuff about biotin, biotin's just a B vitamin. So if you take one of the B vitamins, segregate it away from all the other B vitamins, then they get out of balance, okay? Hope that made sense. Okay, I think I was on inflammation. My favorite thing for inflammation, Charlotte, can I order on the phone? Absolutely, baby. All you got to do, 229-228-0730. But you can also order online if you need to, which is sweetbasils. Is it org? Yeah, I think. sweetbasils.org. So, yeah, but you can just pick up the phone and order online. I mean, order on the phone. You know, seriously, guys, I've been thinking that maybe this is the wrong time for me to do this because I'm just spent. I've done 2 biomagnetic pairings and a bunch of appointments in my office, and I'm like, bing, 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 bing. But at least I'm not sleepy. I'm pretty wired up. My manager is laughing, and I don't think that's funny. And those of you, and all of you are my friends because this is on my own site, so you know that I'm often wired up. Anyway, inflammation. Number one thing is stop the sugar. So if that's an issue for you, then maybe we need to talk about how to stop the sugar. Maybe that's your number one question. How do you stop the sugar? Okay? And one of the ways is L-glutamine. You take L-glutamine, it takes away sugar cravings. Okay? So if you're interested in that, be sure and ask for your directions on your bottle, okay? All right, inflammation. I do have a product I like. It's called Recoveryzymes by Michaels. If you took this product with food, it would digest your food, and that'd be kind of an expensive digestive enzyme. $30, expensive digestive enzyme. But if you take this product on an empty stomach, then it digests inflammation. I mean, it really, really, really works. But again, ask for your special directions because I don't go by what's on the bottle. I give you the right directions for you, and that has to do with your age and your body weight, okay? But I've had such great results with that the first time I had someone call and literally say, hey, Susie, how do you feel about using essential oils to treat different sicknesses? I think essential oils are wonderful. I think that because a couple of multi-level companies are really pushing it real big that they're pretending that's all you need. Oh, Alicia's printing the words, y'all. 229-228-0730, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Thank you, Alicia. Hopefully that's on our website, too. The essential oils, I really like essential oils. I actually took a course when I was working on my doctorate in aromatherapy because I thought it was going to be an easy, quick course. I had no idea it was going to be so involved. So I am actually certified in that. But I do not think it's the end all, okay? I will tell you that when I had shingles on the face and then post-herpetic neuralgia forever, I still have a little of it, I wasn't sleeping at all. And it wasn't until I put the lavender on my pillow that I started sleeping. And I had tried everything else. So I know that I know that I know. And of course, the Three Thieves, that's a great story. And I've seen a lot. I'm certified in it. But do I think it's everything? No, I really don't. Do I see anything wrong with using frankincense? Not at all. Do I think that frankincense is the only line of defense for cancer? I think that would be kind of foolish. If, in my mind, if as long as it doesn't have side effects, I think you should try everything you can that has no side effects. And so essential oils fall in that category for me. But I really like essential oils, and I have lots of success stories about essential oils. I just don't think it's the end all. I hope that explains what I mean. And we have a bunch of, when my dear friend Robin, I would say best friend, but then Karen would get offended. But when Robin wrote the book on The Believer's Guide to the Law of Attraction by Robin Braun, if y'all don't have that book, you need to. Hey, Charlotte, my doctor friends said to never ingest essential oils because they never leave. What is your opinion? I do not think you should ingest. Hey, Frank, glad you're with us. Tammy, I miss you too, baby. Are you in Alabama now, Tammy? I need to know where you are. You need to come see me. Where was I? It was something about the essential oils. I'm sorry. Oh, Robin's book, The Believer's Guide to the Law of Attraction. She wrote a book on quantum physics for Christians, basically. But she talks about rose oil being the highest frequency. And so I went out there. First I tried our rose oil, and I won't tell you what name brand I tried. But I tried the name brand that everybody has, that I had lots of on the shelf, and I didn't think it even smelled good. And then I started buying it in Tallahassee at various health food stores. I even paid, I think it was $68 for one. And I didn't like them at all. But this company had been trying to get our business. They were saying that their essential oils were higher quality, and they would put my own private label on there. And I can now tell you that I tried their, how much is the rose oil, the sweet basil rose oil? Alicia's going to run check for me. I'm sorry, I need to remember that because I tell this story frequently, but I don't remember. But then I brought in their full line, and I have to say that I think in every single category they are superior, and they are still a whole lot less than the multi-level companies, even when you're buying wholesale. $13.28 for the best rose oil I've ever seen. Okay. Anyway, thank you. I'm dragging her in. Say hello to Alicia.
Pam said she wanted me on here, so
there
hi,
you
Pam.
Go. Now you need to
Hi,
stay
Kim.
and talk. Stay and talk. Stay and talk. Come on. She's like saying no, but she's not. She needs to stay and talk. So, have you got any essential oil stories?
No. I have friends that use peppermint oil on their temples for migraines, though.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that one too.
I have heard that one.
And I've actually seen it used for a lot of stuff. But I also agree with whoever that was. I think that was Charlotte, wasn't it, that said something about not ingesting?
Right.
So it makes me kind of crazy when people come in here and want the peppermint oil to ingest. That's a different product. We have it by two different people.
Pepogest.
That's right, and also enzymatic therapy.
Yeah.
But those are different. That's a different form of peppermint, okay? Alicia, you are like trying to get yourself out of the picture.
I am. I'm very camera shy.
Oh, God, you're...
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Y'all know how shy I am. Look at her ducking under. Can we figure out a way to tell me what time it is without... I think I need to have a little baby clock, so I quit doing that to y'all. Okay, so inflammation. This product, that Recovery Zymes I was talking about, the product that came out originally... Hey, Charlotte, I put cedarwood oil in my shampoo, 1 drop per ounce. Well, one thing about it, you won't have lice or fleas, because we have a product called Cedarside that's the best flea formula to help with regrowth. I'm just teasing you.
And the neem oil, I've heard now, helps with skin conditions too.
Okay, the neem oil, let me tell you about the neem oil. When David, y'all know that my husband's a missionary, when he goes to Kenya, or to other places that hot. I'm trying to think, there was some place other than Kenya he was going that I was worried about malaria. Maybe it was an island. But in any event, I know that neem oil really does work. I backed into this because I knew that the neem oil worked well with the animals. That the neem oil, if you put the neem oil on your animals, then they won't the mosquitoes won't bite as bad, or the fleas. But see, the problem is that the neem oil smells really bad. But when David's going to Kenya or someplace like that, I make him take neem internally, again, enteric coated, and then I have him take it with him. So if he puts some neem oil around him, then the mosquitoes won't even come near, okay? So neem oil is kind of a cool thing. What did you say, Alicia, you'd heard that someone was using the neem for?
To help with dry skin conditions, things like that.
Oh, I would sure hate to use it for that because it smells bad. I kind of make a joke about, it's almost like, the people that would eat fresh garlic to ward off the bugs. What they didn't mention is that it would make everybody go away. Okay, so neem on the skin for just a skin condition. I think I might, a dry skin, I think I might take a different approach. And that's an example of how I meant to answer the question. There are many ways that you could work on dry skin. I wouldn't go straight to the essential oil. The first thing I would do is question how much water they were drinking, and then I would also question which oils were they taking, and I would question their diet. I would do all that before I then turn around and put an essential oil on. But I tell you what, that lavender oil goes on my pillow every night. And also you can put lavender on your pets, and they ward off mosquitoes and fleas and ticks and all kind of good stuff. Plus they smell good. As far as hair growth, Charlotte, you're just going to absolutely love the Mega 2 because it's very inexpensive and you get regrowth of hair from getting your bees balanced. And also you mentioned you feel it's from stress. That's getting your bees balanced. Okay? All right, dear. Okay, Alicia, you're watching the time, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't even know what those words mean up there, what the little 2 means. I swear it was a little 3 before. I don't know what that means.
How many people are watching currently?
Oh. Well, that's weird. Okay. Well, there's more than that even talking to me, so that's kind of an odd thing, too. All right, then finally, how much time do we have? Can I jump into diet?
8 minutes.
How many?
8.
Okay, good. So we've got enough time. Tis the time of the year when everybody wants to talk about diet, okay? Many of you know that I am maintaining 100-pound weight loss. Now, I have to tell you that there was a group I was speaking to that was, I'm trying to say it without letting y'all know who it was. It was a civic organization, and it wasn't Rotary, okay? And there were a lot of older people in there. And there were mostly men, and there were like 3 women, and one of those women kept snarling at me. It was the weirdest thing. And when the man introduced me, he introduced me as saying how proud they all were of me, that they read my column in the paper every day, and that I am maintaining 100-pound weight loss. And so when I opened it up for questions, one of the snarly ladies says, I have a question. We think it's great that you've lost that weight, but you are aware of the fact that you are not a small person. I thought, yes, thank you so much for telling me that I still need to lose weight, because I do know that I still need to lose weight. So if any of you are thinking that, just know that the only thing, I'm not pretending to have this under control, because I never lost the last 20 pounds. Now, I had someone in my office today that she thinks her life is over because she's gained 20 pounds. I'm feeling just fine maintaining it for almost, 5 years, definitely 5 years. All right, jealous women. Probably right, Charlotte, probably right. Oh, Charlotte, where are you from? Where are you actually from? Did I ever ask you that? Where are you from? It's just an interesting thought. Okay. About my diet. I've tried every diet in the whole world. Mm-hmm. You're from Oz? I forgot that. Okay. Well, then you can appreciate the fact one of the people that's talking to me right now was my only friend in Alabama. My only friend in Alabama. And you know I took the last cute guy out, single guy out of Alabama. And so they just didn't like me. They didn't know me and they didn't like me. Really. Okay. But anyway, where was I? I was talking about the diet. So now me. What now? Now me. What's that mean?
Now you have two.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I did. I was just crazy about you. I can't. Ask David. I haven't quit talking about you. I haven't. Tammy Faye, don't get jealous. Tammy Faye took good care of me. Hey, Mary. Glad you're with us. David is a sweetie. He is a sweetie. So I wrote this book. Oh, and one of my Alabama friends said, well, if sugar is like crack and heroin and you're going to take my sugar away, then where do we buy the drugs? I love that. That was really funny because it was true. Everybody was thinking it, they just didn't want to say it. So again, that L-glutamine powder helps with the sugar cravings, okay? But my diet that I wrote about, y'all know I've written 2 diet books. The first line of my diet, and the first words in that diet book is, I've been on a diet since 3rd grade. And that'd be really funny if it weren't so sad, you know? So I tried every diet, and I think there's a million things that are good about each diet. Each diet had a little something that I think is legitimate. But for me, my diet was the only one that really worked. And it is HCG, but it is homeopathic, and it's really, 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 really hard to get a clean HCG now, okay? But we did. We had to get it out of Canada for a while. Where did we get this one? This one's not out of Canada, right? But the point is, it's hard to find one that isn't full of a bunch of yucky stuff. But I also rewrote the diet itself, in that I'm saying that, you know, this worked for me where this didn't. And there's even a chapter in there on stupid things we tried. So I just want you to know that there are, oh, and there's also more than one diet in that book. So those of you who are wanting to lose some weight quick, now you got to change your way, because even though the diet only lasts 3 weeks, you'd gain it back if you hadn't changed, okay? You got to change your head about it. You got to figure out how many different ways that you can. You know what I've started doing, and y'all won't be surprised at this. When people come to me, and well, one day when I was wired up like I am now, I came out into the store. We were closing. They were already bringing the furniture in from outside, and this man comes in and he goes, "I need to lose some weight." He said, "And I heard that you were the person to talk to." And I said, "How much water do you drink?" He goes, "Oh, I don't like water." I said, "And how much sugar do you eat?" He goes, "Now, I likes my sugar." And I said, "Hand me your wallet." He said, "Excuse me?" I said, "Come here and let me pinch you. Because statistics show, unless it costs you a lot of money and it hurt real bad, it's not going to work for you." Okay? Hi, Jackie. Tell us about the thermogram. Well, maybe not this time, next Friday. Oh, I do want to tell you about it. So, yeah, next week. Next week. Thank you, Jackie. But you know what I said to this man? I'm sorry, Alicia, how many fingers do you hold up?
2.
2 fingers. Okay, that means we got 2 minutes. What I've started saying to people is that let's not, oh, well, when I told him, hand me your wallet and let me pinch you, he starts backing up. He says, "I heard you were crazy." I said, "Well, you heard right, and I'd much rather you learn how to drink water and stop sugar and then come back." And he said, "Okay." Well, lately what I've been doing with people that want to lose weight is I try to talk to them about maintenance. Because if you can't live where you're supposed to live, then you can't do the diet. But I'll help you. I'll help you. And Charlotte, and those of you who don't already know this, because Charlotte's a new friend, though I told David, I told him a million times, I go, "I just want to go hang out with Charlotte." I think you need to learn I think your number one question should be, how do you come off sugar?
Are you going to tell them you're not doing next Friday?
Oh, well, I think I am going to try.
Oh, are you?
I might still try next Friday, though it's my birthday weekend and we're going to the beach. Yay! Okay, God bless y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Share it on your Facebook page, please. Get people to make appointments. Love y'all. Bye.